Shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in, week out, prophesying the truth and the prophecy of the Holy Bible. First and foremost, want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Baha Rakha Kwadash, which is the Heavenly Father name, and the Son name, who the world ignorantly and willingly called Jehovah and Jesus, which are not the names but are idols. Also, those other improper translations that are out there. Baha Rakha Chodash is in the Holy Spirit. It's the way we're able to understand these mysteries, these parables, these prophecies, and go out and teach it with understanding, according to the doctrine, according as the scriptures say do, precept upon precept, and to the law and to the testimony. Shalom to you, Akim. Salakia. Double honors to the elders and apostle great millstone that the Most High set up. The holy prophets back to them the reincarnation, push his word out, true sincerity and charity. In the midst of this wicked, perverse, crooked generation, and these sellouts and these wicked men and scoffers. And Shalom to you, Akim, that follow order likewise on down, and that push his word out, true sincerity and charity, wherever you may be, that preach the proper doctrine and name. Real quick, I just want to go into this lesson. I got a couple scriptures, on Esau, Edom, today known as the white people. Okay, every nation on earth can agree, even artificial intelligence can agree that the problem with today's society, from the diseases to the wars to the confusion to the murders to the rape to the robbery to the injuries to the misdealings, unrighteous dealings, shall I say, and the list goes on. It all came and started by who? The so-called white man. He's not white, he's red. When you read Genesis 25th chapter, the first came out red all over. Talk about Esau, man. Our evil twin brother who the Lord hate and he will destroy. According to Romans 9:13, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. Going back to Malachi the first chapter. The Lord loved and chose us and he hated Esau and laid waste his heritage, man. Okay, he did it before, he gonna do it again. He only brought the so-called white man up because we transgressed. Okay? We messed up, we sinned, we disobeyed. So he sent us in slavery. He became an enemy. He just jacked us up to the lowest point. Took everything away from us, man. Everything. Brought us lower than low. Okay, and he brought up the lowest of low, the basis of man on high. And the Lord do that. If you look at history, man, you go into history, the Lord brought up different kingdoms and took down different kingdoms. They all had a time and place where they ruled. And since I said that, I'm gonna get it. Salakia. Real quick, 'cause it just came to mind. Uh, Second Ezra 6. Real quick, I'm just gonna get this, cause Genesis 25 also backs it up. Okay, the prophecy of Jacob holding Esau heel. It was symbolic for the prophecy of taking the so-called white man down by this word. You're not taking them down by guns and force and physical force, man. It's y'all time to rule. Live it up. Because when the Lord come back and he give us spiritual powers, okay, whoever he give them to, we are the men. Okay, we're going to execute judgment written for him righteously, man. And it's going to be a pleasure. We went through slavery. We had to go through it, man. Y'all came down on us having great wrath. So will our power come down on y'all having great wrath. Because it's written, man. Uh, Salakia. That's the scripture proving that the nations are nothing. It's a scripture. Let me see. Esau is the end. Second or 69. I knew I passed it. Salakia. Through the spirit. And I'm not saying it in a prideful way. Kind of saw it, but So used to going to the end of the chapter, going in on all you heathen nations, man, because all y'all going into slavery and y'all nothing. The second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the pardon asunder of times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? So he asking it, he was Ezra's asking questions, man. He wanted to know what's the deal, what's going on, man. You know, just as all the prophets inquired, he asked the Lord when he was on the scene, man. He asked Yahushua, would thou restore the kingdom at this time, one at a time, even the time right here when he was asking these questions. But the scriptures, the prophecies let us know. This is the spirit and the comfort. There is hope after this hellhole that this devil didn't create it and allowed, wickedness to flourish. Of course, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, because there's no free will and there's no hell. This is hell. This is hell's a condition, man. But reading on, it says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, and Jacob is symbolic in the forefathers, the progenitor of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, so-called, in the confusion of faith scattered wherever ye may be. And Esau is the so-called white man, the descendants and the progenitor of the so-called red necks. Okay, the red people, they're not white, and we're not black. But Esau is the progenitor of the red people, man. Esau Edom, and his descendants that's running around. It say, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob hand held first the heel of Esau. Symbolic for Jacob will take the so-called white man down, man. They say for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay, hey, and when Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, when the kingdom is set up, the kingdom of Yahweh Bahasham Al-Shai, because his name is in Hebrew, he spoke Hebrew according to Acts 26, that would be everlasting reign through our Lord and Savior in the order and the righteousness, man. We could be able to enjoy clean air, clean water, real food, real fruit, okay? Enjoy righteous women, okay? And we ain't got to worry about wickedness, pollution, man. We ain't have to worry about the things that we got to worry about on this side, okay? And the pains and the curses that was placed upon us for being disobedient to the Lord, because the laws will be written in us, man. Okay, but getting to the lesson, the so-called white man is being brought down, and that's prophecy, because when you go to Genesis 25th chapter, this is where it was letting you know. Esau came out first, man. Okay, he sold his birthright. He despised the man. He hated his brother, man. He had a perpetual hatred, man. Even unto this day, man. That's why the so-called white man, that's why the other nations along with them treat the chosen, the apples of the Lord out the way they do. Okay, from the man, from the women, and from their children, man. Okay, because there's a thing called reincarnation, man, and these evil, wicked spirits of the Esau Edom are back today, man. Whether they be old and feeble, whether they be fresh and newborns, or whether they be in the middle ages, man. Strong or weak, man. Women or men. Hey, they all hated us, man. And they women secretly got a thing for Jake, But nevertheless, get to the scriptures, man. It's Psalms 2:1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? And that's a question, man. And the heathen right along with who? Esau Edom, man. Let me go to this real quick. Psalms 83 and 6. The tabernacles, because when you go to Psalms 83 and 6, Edom is the first people mentioned, man, over all the heathens, man. And Ezra, the 6th chapter, lets you know all the heathens are nothing. They was made to serve us. We were set up to reign and rule and execute judgment and righteousness. We was set up. The law, statutes, commandments were given to us, man. Okay, and y'all gonna stay in order. Because we're gonna reign in righteousness. The scriptures tell you when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Everybody mourning. Even his own people. If this so-called white man continue, he's gonna destroy everything, man. But the Lord ain't got it set up like that. Okay, and they think their house is gonna continue forever, as the scriptures say, man. That's why I say, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? They think they gonna chip us. They think they gonna set up their new world order. They think they gonna depopulate the world, man. They imagine a lot of vain, empty things that the Lord's gonna come in and He's gonna save and deliver us, man, through Yahweh Shai, because that's what His name means. Yah, He, deliverer. Yahweh Shai, deliverer. So like, they say the kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together. Who was them kings and rulers, man? Psalms 83, man. Them kings and rulers. All them other heathens that are nothing when you read what? Second Ezra 6, going all down. Yeah, we all came from Adam, but the Lord separated it. Okay? Esau, Edom exists today. The Israelites, the Jews, descendants of Jacob exist today. The Bible is not a fairy tale. The Lord still watching. His eyes are upon this sinful, wicked kingdom. He's going to destroy it. But right now, He letting the elect be sealed and earn their slots. He letting 2/3 earn their destruction. Everything is already predestined. Okay, there's no free will. But the Lord letting everything play out as He written it, man. Okay? Everybody earning their reward, whether good or bad. So sum it up. Say the kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against Yahweh and against His anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cord from us. They trying to annihilate us, man. They trying to wipe out who we is, man. Okay? When really they can't. They try to do everything else. Try to throw us in jail. They try to put Planned Parenthoods, drugs and guns and community, try to make us kill each other off and overdose. It ain't gonna happen, man. Cause you read Exodus, when they tried that back then, our people just grew and multiplied. Okay, and the enemy fear that, man. From the so-called white man to you heathens, to you Japanese, to you Chinese, okay, to you so-called Africans, man, to you Arabs, to you East Indians, man, all you islanders, that bloodline don't go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all you heathens, man, y'all hate us, man, y'all despise us, okay, and y'all come together with one consent, man. Say, he that sitteth in the heaven shall laugh. Let's talk about Yahweh, man. Because He the top dog, the Most High, the Almighty. He control good and evil. He control the right hand and left hand side. Okay, and He sent the left hand side angel to deceive y'all, man. To fulfill His plan and His role. Because we read Daniel the 4th chapter, say the Most High setteth up one, take one down. So that He rule, man. Roughly paraphrasing. I'm gonna get it. You can look it up too. And as prophets and man of the Lord, we teach precept upon precept. I just want to pull a couple scriptures out proving the point of what we stating as our elders and apostles been stating. This Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and a demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of man. So the Most High rule and giveth it to whomsoever He will. He set up the so-called white man, the basis of man, because we transgressed and went off. Okay, and He did His job well, man. That's what the Lord created Him for. That He was a necessary evil. Now He's gonna be taken out. And it said, and setteth up over it the basis of man. Let's talk about Esau, Edom, man, and all you other heathen nations. It said, reading on, he that sitteth in the heaven shall laugh. And He's doing that. Yahweh shall have them in derision. Okay, look at that word derision. Mock, ridicule, deride, to stammer. He's doing that, man. Here it is. Okay, yeah, we transgressed and we messed up. We on punishment, man, baby. But the Lord let Esau rule. But here it is. Y'all can't enjoy y'all kingdom well, man. Y'all going down at the end gloriously. Okay, and before y'all went down, man, hey, Jake, the Lord had it set up this way, but Jake almost overtook y'all plenty of times, man. We almost as a nation overtook y'all plenty of times, economically, warfare, spiritually, physically, anything, man. Because the scriptures say two nations are in thy womb. One shall be stronger than the other. We're stronger than them in all ways, man. Okay? And Esau did a lot of trickery. He sought out a lot of enchantments and sorceries and a lot of unrighteous laws and decrees to try to make sure that didn't happen. Hey, but it was all to the Lord, because it want that time for us to rule, man. It want that time for us to thrive. This is not our rest. Okay. And that's a whole nother topic. But reading on, it say, then shall he speak unto them his wrath and vex them his sore displeasure. And scripture say he's not gonna meet thee as a man, man. He's gonna judge you without mercy, because you have not shown no mercy. You try to annihilate us, not only us, man. You do everybody else dirty, man. Even your own people. Only a devil will pollute the air, food, and water that his own people gotta drink. Okay, you're not fit to rule, man. You weak. And say, yeah, I have set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree of Yahweh. I will declare the decree. Yahweh have said unto me, thou art my son, that I have begotten thee. Okay? Ask of me, and I will give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possessions. And that's facts, man. That's the point. We're going to rule over the heathens, man. We're going to rule the uttermost parts of the earth through righteousness. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be now, therefore, be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Let's talk about us, because we the true kings and judges, the powers. Okay? Like the little gods, man. Especially when the Lord gets to download in the new bodies, man. Okay, and it's happening now, man. That's what these so-called white men and heathens fear, man. Y'all got to deal with a whole different type of slavery and punishment, man. From the Lord, the destruction, him bringing y'all down, the destruction and y'all being brought down now in the midst of y'all kingdom, man. Hey, it's crazy, man. It's gonna get real chaotic for y'all, man. Okay? Because, man, say, serve Yahweh with fear and rejoice with trembling. That's the point, man. Let's go to the next scripture. This Revelations 3 and 19, 3 and 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews, them false Jewish, okay, them bastards that's in our land that control everything unrighteously and guided by unrighteous dealings and deceit and murder. And they say, and are not, they're not the chosen, they're not the true people, man. They're nothing. But do lie. Okay, and the scripture say the enemy shall be found liars, man. I'm gonna get that too, man. You know, enemies found liars. Okay, we're gonna tread upon y'all, man. As the time when you read the book of Joshua. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by Yahweh, the shield of thy help. He's gonna help us and deliver us, man. We ain't gotta do nothing. The vengeance belongs to him. We're not a carnal people, man. We're not a hateful nation. We're peaceful. That's all we want is peace, and we want to go home, but hey, this ass gonna go down. Say, who is the sword of thy excellency, and thy enemy shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. And that's facts, man. It say, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. Just going back to Malachi 1, he loved us and hated Esau. Romans 9 and 13, Esau have I hated, Jacob have I loved. It say, and that's the fact. That's the point on that, man. It's facts. It's Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Okay, and that in itself is let you know, hey, you gotta understand it, man. Okay, because everybody got ears, but they not the prophets on the highways and byways speaking. Prophets on YouTube and all type of platforms, but these people not hearing or consider. When I say people, I mean the Lord's chosen. Hey, repent, get right. The Lord gonna deliver us, and you so-called white man, give it up. Your kingdom is over. You finna go down, but he's not gonna go down like that. He's not gonna go down without a fight. We know that. The Lord's gonna really destroy this guy, man. He's not gonna get one lick in. Yeah, he's gonna destroy and tear some shit up because he's a brute man and beast through this World War III and the build-up of things and Jacob's trouble. Okay, but the Lord's going to protect his elect, man. He's going to lift up a standard when the enemy come in like a flood. Okay, and you're going to see Supermans. Okay, you're going to see Hancocks, like the movie that Will Smith played in. Okay, you're going to see Avengers. You're going to see Marvel and X-Men characters that y'all call mutants. Okay, but they're going to be Israelites. It say, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. You reap what you sow, man. That's what the scriptures say. God is not mocked. It say scripture say Galatians says, be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever man soweth, that shall he reap. And the so-called white man been sowing wickedness, so he's gonna reap. Is gonna come upon his own head and righteous indignation, because there's no wickedness in the Most High nor his people, man. And 2/3, of course, but even in the kingdom, they're gonna be right. Okay, and he's gonna try to implement us with the chip. And that's another vain thing he imagined, but the Lord not gonna let it happen. When you keep reading down, man, and let you know who created this universal barcode, Edomite. And you read down in Revelation 13, and this whole image of the beast, this American lifestyle, and just the whole build up to the chip, man. From the image of the beast to the implementing the chip and them miracles that they're gonna try to perform, man. Look at the movie Upgrade, okay, and the list goes on. How they gonna try to perform miracles and deceive a lot of people, man. There's Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. That cup of slavery, that cup of fear and trembling, man, because you're proud, man. Okay, you thought the Lord was on your side. You think you could fight against the Lord. You're trying to get your little space stations together, man. Trying to get your little bunkers together, man. Wherever you go try to flee. And you trying to use enchantments and sorcerers and just things that's not going to work. The Lord controls all things, man. Even you. The Lord created all things. Even you. A necessary evil, man. The basis of all men. You're set up to show why you're not fit to rule, man. This man, his family, they not smarter than us. They not better than us, man. Okay? They time to rule, man. They make it look good, man. They lower than us in all things, man. They the real retarded. Okay, they the real weak, feeble, man. They're not smarter than us, man. We create everything, man. How the hell they IQ levels higher than ours? That is a lie, man. It's madness. It say, the cup also shall pass through unto thee, thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. You're gonna be exposed. You're being exposed now, man. Scripture say, I'm gonna destroy you, by the prophets, man. Okay? The word of the Lord is destroying you already. We ain't lift up a finger, man. You feeling it. Say, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So, hey, our punishment up, man. We serve thine. Esau, it's your turn. Okay, Esau Edom. That's his biblical name. Who dwelleth in Mount Seir. Okay, Basra. Okay, Idumea. These are different words that are likened unto Esau Edom. So he would no more carry thee into captivity. He would visit the iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He would discover thy sin. So it's going to be y'all turn, buddy. Esau Edom, get ready. That's all we letting you know. Because Jeremiah tell you, first chapter, okay, he sent us to the nations to root up, okay, to throw down. That's how we doing it, man, by letting y'all know y'all judgment and letting 2/3 know they judgment, wherever they may be, and letting the elect know they judgment that's coming, which is the righteous part, wherever they may be, and declaring the will and the prophecies of the Lord, man. It's the Lord's show. It's his movie. It's his script. It's been written. Everything is predestined, man. We just waiting to fulfill and play it out, man. But living in this present evil world, it weighs down on you, man. You know, we've been conditioned and taught to think and live a certain way, man, but the scriptures is going to triumph over them all. This is Jeremiah 49:12. For thus saith Yahweh, behold, those whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? So, Lord, let you know, you just think you're finna do all this and it's going to be over? No. But thou shalt surely drink of it. You're going to drink of it, even the dregs thereof. Okay, and that's a cut, man. All nations are not going to be saved, man. The Lord not come back for all nations. Okay, he don't look like a so-called white man with a pale, lack of melanin, red face, blue eyes, blonde, leprous dog, man. Okay, he's from the tribe of Judah, man. Hair of wool, skin of bronze, man. So-called black man. We are not black, and they're not white. Okay? Y'all gonna drink of it, man. He gonna visit your iniquities. For I have sworn by myself, saith Yahweh, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. Going back to y'all true habitat, man. Because y'all nothing. Y'all the real caveman that didn't have a language, that didn't know how to take care of yourselves, man, that live like brute beasts, man. It say, I have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and the ambassador sent unto the heathen, saying, Gather ye together and come against her, rise up to battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. You're going to be insignificant, man. You're going to be nothing. Okay, you was once the greatest military, baby. These other nations getting ready, man, for to go to war with you, man. And that's what it's going into, man. The other heathens are ready to rain missiles on you, invade you, take you down, because you at the end, man. Look at history, man. All nations went down, man. You at the end. And these other heathens and nations see that, man. They gonna come down on you, man. Okay? And the Lord's gonna come down on y'all all, man. Okay? We don't rock with none of y'all, man. Okay? You're gonna be in servitude, bondage. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart. O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. The Caucasians, man. That say that holdest the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith Yahweh, man. And that goes back to Obadiah. Okay. Okay, we try to, set his space programs up. Okay, and the skies, man. Okay, because he never landed on the moon. That is a lie. The moon is a light just as the sun, just a lesser light to rule the night. When you read Genesis, man. He never landed on the moon, man. Only thing he did was sent the satellites, okay, out of space, where the Lord appointed it to go, where it cannot pass, man, because it can't pass a certain place where the Lord said it can't pass, man. Okay. Say also, Edom shall be a desolation, and everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at the plagues thereof. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith Yahweh, no man shall abide there, neither shall the Son of Man dwell in it. Now talk about America is going to be burnt with thermonuclear fire and destruction, man. Nobody going to abide here, man. So Babylon, when they say, oh, Babylon who ought to be destroyed, man. Okay, when you read Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, all prophesy against the wicked kingdom of Babylon, Edom, Mount Seir, Basra, Teman, okay, Obadiah, Joel, man. These are prophets that prophesied against this wicked people, man. These wicked rulers. Okay, because Babylon, a physical geographical locations over there in Iraq, that people are still over there, so it's not talking about them. That kingdom is taken down. It's talking about this place, the virgin daughter of Babylon. Okay, Rome was taken down, man. But this is the rebirth of Rome, man. Okay, all these nations are back ruling today, and the Lord's gonna bring the final judgment down, which was written and prophesied of the prophets, man. We living it all out today in the fullness thereof. Okay, everything had to happen, man. Yeah, that's what these people in these churches lack. Okay, they don't understand prophecies and histories and how the Lord, how everything had to play out, and prophecy still unfolding as we speak. It says, "Behold, he shall." That's really the point on that, man. Therefore, had the counsel of Yahweh that have taken against Edom his purpose, that he have purpose against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make the habitation desolate with them. The noise is moved, the earth is moved at the noise of their fall, at the cry of the noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. And that's really the point, man. Okay, because read Revelations, man. Hey, these people are going to see a destruction from afar off, man. Okay, Revelation 18, the merchants, they're going to see a destruction from afar off, man. They going to know what's up. This Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, and the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundations thereof. And these heathens, they imagine a vain thing. Why do the heathens rage and imagine a vain thing? The O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall you be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. So we're going to do unto you what you did to us, but double in a righteous way, man. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stone. And that's when the Lord put the Spirit on us, man. Because us as a loving and peaceful people, man, we wouldn't even want to do your kids like that, you know. But when the Spirit be on us, hey, we're going to execute judgment, man. Okay? Going to do exactly what you did to us, but righteously. This Psalms 149:1. Praise ye Yahweh, sing unto Yahweh a new song, and his praise in the congregation of the saints. And the saints is the Israelites, man. The law, statutes, commandments given to us. Okay? Say, let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise his name and the dance. Let them sing unto him with a timbrel and harp. For Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Talk about the elect. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praise of God be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. Talk about this word first and foremost, because the word is like a two-edged sword, man. Okay, but it's spiritual first, but then it's going to get physical, man. While still remaining spiritual. They say to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints, praise ye Yahweh. And that's what's written, man. Deuteronomy 30:7, as Yahweh thy power, and Yahweh thy power put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Okay, these curses are going to fall upon the Esau Edom, man. Okay, they're going to be sold off. And everything else that come with it, man. As the Lord see fit. This Joel 3. I'm gonna start at 1. For behold, in those days, and at that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Okay, and that's why you're getting judged for what you did, man. And they cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they may drink. Because you're a sodomite by nature, man. You're a basis of men. And you see that in the Say Goodbye Uncle Tom movie, man. You see that in Roots, man. And all the slave movies that they show. Okay, that's why we need to watch this, man, to keep that righteous spirit on us, remind us what these people did to us, man. So to hear all you sellouts and coons that receive your consolation to you tired of seeing slave movies, you tired of hearing about what happened in the past, let the past be the past. Hey, y'all coons, man, you going to die with your father, the devil, because y'all got Stockholm Syndrome, man. Y'all love it here. Y'all don't want this place to go down, man, because you got too much here. But this is not our rest, man, for you Negroes, Latino, Native Americans, man. You need to wake up and repent and acknowledge who you're dealing with, man. You're dealing with an evil, sick, deceiver, man. No matter how they look, how they look innocent or they weren't back then. Yes, they was. They're back then, and that's back today. Just that we was, man. There's a thing called reincarnation, man. The Lord's not gonna quit the wicked, man. I don't fuck about them smiles. Excuse me, my language, but it is what it is, man. It's not going off, man. I said, yeah, and what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, all the coast of Palestine, where you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? So the Lord ain't taking no bribes, man. You're not finna pay him off. All you heathens, man. All you so-called Africans. Y'all the true inhabitants of Tyre and Zidon. And you filthy Arabs, man. Okay? That's over there inhabiting these places. And it's all mixed up. I ain't even finna get into that. The truth, man, dirty descendants of Ham. Say, because ye have taken my silver and my gold and have carried into your temples my goodly and pleasant things, the children of also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem, Grecians, that ye may remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. Hey, the Lord's going to deliver us from the land of the north, man. As Jeremiah 16:16 say, it shall no more be said that Yahweh liveth that redeemed the children of Israel from Egypt. And they make movies about that unto this day. But it's going to be said, Yahweh liveth that redeemed the children from the lands of the north and all the lands where he scattered them, roughly paraphrasing. Hosea 1 and 10, in the land where it said you are not the children of the God, there shall be said you are the sons of the living power. Roughly paraphrased. You could look these scriptures up. No, we're not the minority. We're the majority, man. We're not savages and monkeys, man. We're rulers and kings, man. Inventors, creators, and scholars. Stinkers, man. It say, I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to the people far off, for Yahweh I've spoken it. And that's what's going to fall upon y'all, man. And I'm going to have to wrap it up for, storage. And this is going to the fact that, hey, the heathens finna get ready to draw on y'all. Okay, you're going to beat your plowshares into swords. You're going to forget about everything else and put all your money and spenders into military. Trump just got on the UN. Hey, they got to spend more on military, man. Because a World War III is finna kick off, man. It's getting ready, man. It's getting hot and hot. It's Obadiah 1 and 1. Say, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in the heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Yahweh will bring thee down, man. Okay? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. And their symbol is the eagle, man. And it's talking about their space station programs, man. And there is the pridefulest nation, man. Say, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Because the Lord did it through his prophets. Okay? Say, all the men of thy brought thee even to the all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is no understanding in him. Hey, because your own people and allies going to turn on you, man. Hey, you better watch out for Germany. Shout. And that's really the point, man. Okay, say, for the violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. And that's the point, man. You're gonna be cut off, man. Okay, I will read on, go through it, but just gotta wrap it up. It's Isaiah 34 and 6. The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat. I'm start up. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, upon the people of my curse, to judgment. Going back to Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And the sword in heaven is the nukes, man. Okay? And Idumea is another word for Edom, man. There you go. Just as Sierra, just as Basra. They say, who is that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength, because he's not going to meet you as a man when he come back. Say, I that speak in righteousness mighty to save. Okay, because he's going to do you in, Edom. Okay, this is Jeremiah 49 and 13. For I have sworn by myself, saith Yahweh, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste. Ezekiel 25 and 12. Thus saith Yahweh the power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore saith Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh the power. You're going to give us that download, man. It's Amos 1:11. Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. I will send a fire among Teman, which shall devour the palace of Basra. That's prophecy, man. Say Ezekiel 35, and this whole chapter good, man. Prophesy against Mount Seir. Who is Mount Seir? The place where Esau Edom dwell, man. Read Genesis. Okay, but it say, because I had the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. Hey, therefore as I live, saith Yahweh the power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee, saith, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, man. He's going to cut you off, Mount Seir, Edom. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, man. As the scriptures say, all the prophets prophesy against this place, man. And we living in the latter days in the end times, man. Lord will hope the less was edifying. I want to give all praise, glory, honor to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahawah Kakadash, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all you Akim around the world. Shalom.